So, well, Prabhakar, we do understand celebrations are taking place in the JMM camp as well. But the RJD, of course, here has also sprung a surprise with the party leading in about 5 of the 7 seats that it contested.
Yeah, very interesting. And those seats actually are the districts which are adjoining Bihar. So RJD very carefully chose those seats where it already has a stronghold and where it has an influence because those districts are adjoining Bihar. Now remember, we are right now at the Chief Minister residence. This is where the man of the moment, Hemant Soren, is resting with his family, and he's expected to talk to media maybe from few hours from now. He'll be talking to media. So they are waiting for the numbers to settle down, and after that he would actually make a statement and talk to media. He has made a political history of a sort. This is the first incumbent government which has repeated its repeated comeback to power after completing 5 years in power. So it's a big day for him, and he was fighting a very tough battle. We saw the narrative on the ground when the BJP was talking about the illegal immigrants, when there was a similar like a Ladli Bahna scheme. Go Didi Yojana was promised by BJP here, where a 2100 rupees monthly stipend was to be given. But what worked for him on the ground was that he was able to sell to his voters, especially to his tribal voters, that BJP was victimizing him because he was the lone tribal chief minister of the state, and that's the reason why he was sent behind bars on the corruption charges. The tribal voters stood by him, and see the Maiya Samman Yojana, which is again a similar Yojana like Ladli Bahna Yojana, which JMM has launched around 6 months back, and they have already paid 1,000 rupees per month stipend to lakhs of women. So that actually worked on ground. Then women actually, they had to choose between promises being made vis-a-vis something which has already been delivered, and they chose the party which actually delivered money into their accounts. And remember, just 4 days before the first phase of polling happened in Jharkhand, that is on 13th. Just 4 days before that, 1,000 rupees had hit their accounts. So, and lakhs of women are beneficiaries of it. So these things, the women, the tribals, and the playing victim as a tribal leader, actually worked in his favor, and he's again back in the power with a thumping majority. I would say this is a very clear and a very clean victory he has achieved.
Very significant verdict, to say the least, in Jharkhand. At this moment, 57 of the India Bloc led by JMM placed 23 of the NDA. So the entire narrative, which people were calling a divisive narrative, a polarizing narrative, may possibly have had some resonance in Maharashtra, but absolutely rejected there in Jharkhand. But what a contrasting picture, Kitty, there in Maharashtra. BJP, going completely overboard with their celebrations, and where yes, Prabhakar is standing absolutely stunned, silence there in the JMM quarters as well. But let's shift our focus from these two